Hello everybody. So recently I bought an Oculus Quest off of eBay, but as you've read from the title, this was not a good experience. So, let's start, shall we? So I bought this from the seller on January 21st. I asked him for an offer so he could do 160 instead of the 170 he was originally doing it at, and he was completely fine with that, which that's great and all. I like the deal that he was giving me. So I ordered this on the 21st of January, thinking it would come in a couple of days because, you know, I live fairly close to where this guy is shipping it from, so it should be fine. So that's it. I put in the offer, which was 160 instead of 170, so I could get it a little bit of a cheaper price, and he was completely fine with that. So he accepted the offer, it was paid for, and then I just waited. And then on January 25th, he messaged me saying, "Hey, your order's gonna be a little late." I said, "No problem, it's fine, I completely understand." So then a couple days go by, and I keep checking the tracking number on eBay. We'll bring that back up in a minute, but I keep checking it on eBay, and it says that it just has made the shipping label. It hasn't been sent out, hasn't been sent anywhere. So I'm starting to get a little concerned. So I message him a couple days later and I say, "Hey, did you end up shipping the package out? No rush, it's fine, I just wanted to know." And he said, "Yeah, I shipped it out 2 days ago." So I'm very confused because there is no activity showing up here that it even has moved from the shipping facility, even less that they even picked it up. It just says the tracking label was created. So he ends up sending me a screenshot saying that he paid for it and here's the new shipping label that he gave me. Yeah, that's real fun. It's not any of his fault, it just happened that he used a different delivery service. So I was a little bit skeptical, but then I was in the clear from there. Or so I thought. I plugged the new tracking number, which took me a little bit because for some reason my phone decided to look at the Z as a 2, so I thought I was putting it in incorrectly. No, I was just an idiot. So I put it into UPS, and it gives me everything and says that, "Oh hey, it's arrived at the closest nearest facility that we can ship it to you at already." I was like, "Oh sweet, and it's coming tomorrow." I said, "Great, okay, I'll just wait." They could have sent it today, I don't know why they didn't, there's no obligations, but you know what, it's fine, I'll deal with it. So I did deal with it, and the next day it gets shipped out. I'm very happy. I'm waiting for it to come in. I post all over Twitter saying, "Hey, I get my new VR headset today." I tell my friends about it, they're excited, and at about 12 o'clock, I get a little notification on PayPal saying, "Your order has been damaged." What? In the middle of my history class, that's going through my head. Well, I have to tell all my friends at the table that I'm not getting my VR headset today because some idiot decided to break it. Woo! Naturally, I'm pretty pissed. So I contact him again and say, "Hey, pretty sure that you've probably gotten an email about this already, but my package has been damaged in transit. It's not your fault, it just happened, and now I'm pretty angry about it." And he says, "No, I haven't gotten an email yet, but I probably should be waiting for something. So yeah, I'll figure out what to do." I said, "Alright," and I was pretty pissed for the rest of the day. I called UPS about 5 times just for them to tell me that the shipper has to send in a claim and not the buyer. So what was the point of anything? I called them to talk to a customer service representative, but they told me it was going to be a 15-minute wait, and I didn't have 15 minutes in school. So I said, "Nope, that's not happening," and I hung up the phone. I was furious. So, I get no information back from the seller, I get nothing from eBay, I get nothing in my email, I get absolutely nothing. And I'm at my core here because I just spent $170 on this thing, plus shipping and the taxes. It was $160, just as the deal said. But I just ended up paying $170 for this item that is now broken and is probably not going to get delivered to me in the state that I want it. So naturally, I just wanted nothing to do with this anymore. Until it was 10 o'clock at night. I'm sitting in my bed, scrolling through Twitter, and I see this little notification that says, "Delivered at the nearest facility." I was like, "Excuse me?" So naturally, I click the little icon, and it says, "Oh yeah, back at the facility." I'm like, "Excuse me? Is that what it says? Am I right about this? What is going on?" So naturally, I text one of my friends, I'm like, "Yo, it says that it's back at the facility," and he's super confused too. So we're trying to figure out what's going on here, and I say, "You know what, I'm gonna go to bed and we're just gonna wait for it to ship tomorrow." Tomorrow rolls around, and I tell a couple of my friends at school about it, and they're like, "What the heck is going on?" And then I came up with a theory, which I think is completely correct to this. Since eBay gave me a pre-shipping label that was supposed to be used for USPS and that I was using to look at everything incorrectly, hence why I said we'll come back to this later, that shipping label and the UPS shipping label that was given by the seller had gotten confused by the transit company. So they decided to say, hey, you know what? We don't know what's going on here. So you know what? We're gonna say it's damaged and send it right back to the facility. To which then they realized it wasn't damaged and I was having a heart attack in the midst of all of this.
I bet you think this is real funny right now. I bet you think this is real funny.
But after I waited and it said it was out of delivery, I got the notification that it had been delivered. Woo! And when I got home and I plugged it in, everything worked perfectly. So, moral of the story is, UPS is a complete UPS can sometimes give you errors, and you shouldn't always trust what the shipping, what the thing says on the shipping label. Also, check your shipping labels, kids. I don't think that's a good idea. So that's the UPS fiasco, and I hope this never happens again. Probably will, but now I know for next time that it's not damaged, it's just the shipping labels. I'm coming for your